President-elect Biden expanded his win by taking the state of Arizona. Wow, Arizona, which means, you know who is going to have to start paying attention to the fact that maybe he lost. But people are talking about why isn't he getting the intelligence briefings? And the gig starts in 68 days. But White House officials like Peter Navarro still haven't gotten the memo. I don't know how they missed it, but take a look.
We're moving forward here at the White House under the assumption that there will be a second Trump term. We think he won that election, and any speculation about what Joe Biden might do, I think, is moot at this point.
I really want some of what they're smoking. I want some of whatever it is they're smoking or drinking, because this is crazy. Anna, but in reality, how serious a problem is this?
Well, before I even go on, let me just clarify. Peter Navarro, Ana Navarro, zero relation, cero, nada, no relationship. Okay. All right. Listen, this is extremely serious. People need to remember, the first World Trade Center tragedy happened the first month of the Bill Clinton administration. There were reports after the 9/11 Commission that some of the things that were missed was because of the delayed transition in 2000 to George W. Bush. And so, listen, look, I really, really could not care less if Donald Trump can't psychologically, emotionally deal with Joe Biden being president. I don't care if he doesn't invite him to the White House. Good. It's all infected with COVID anyways. I don't care if Melania doesn't reach out to Jill. I don't care if Mike the Fly Pence doesn't reach out to Kamala. But I do care that the next president of the United States, our president-elect, does not have access to the intelligence briefings. That makes us vulnerable. And Donald Trump is hollowing out our intelligence and our national security apparatus, firing people willy-nilly. Our foes are watching, and so Republicans need to step up, because this is not about Biden or Trump. It's about national security. And whether you're a Republican or a Democrat, if you are an American who cares about our safety, you should care about this. And Joe Biden needs access to those intelligence briefings, and he needs them yesterday.
Sarah, would you say you feel the same way?
Well, it's heartbreaking. More than 1 million people have been infected with COVID in the last 10 days. 1 million people. And we saw more of Trump when he had the virus himself than we are right now. And Biden's moving forward, but he can't talk to Dr. Fauci. He can't talk to the NIH, the CDC, the FDA until Trump allows him to be certified, his win to be certified. And Joe Biden acknowledged earlier in his press conference, there's one president at a time, and President Trump is still on duty for a while longer. So if he's not going to show up at these meetings, which he hasn't been to the coronavirus meetings in months, Mike Pence went for the first time in 3 weeks. If he's not going to show up and he wants to stay and be upset about this, fine, but hand over the keys and let someone else run the show. Because right now, we also had multiple senior officials and people that are part of Operation Warp Speed say this could actually delay the vaccine being distributed. So we're heading into the holidays. People are food insecure. They need stimulus checks. And all of us need to know that when we're lucky enough to get the green light on this vaccine, that it will be distributed as quickly as possible.
Right. Now, according to the New York Times, who is just waiting for the election to be certified for Biden and then announce he's running again in 2024. You think this is what's happening, Joy?
Oh, no. Look, let's face it. Now the guy has already lost his mojo, and pretty soon he's going to lose his constitutional protections. And you know what that means. The Manhattan DA has been doing an investigation for 2 years. And Sonny's laughing because she knows. Not to mention, E. Jean Carroll has a defamation suit against him for raping her. By the way, she's asking for his DNA sample. Didn't Clinton give his DNA sample? Why is Trump absolved of all this stuff that could incriminate him? I say get the DNA and see what happened there. And then, the thing about it is the Republican Party, they don't believe in the nanny state, right? But they certainly believe in coddling this baby. I mean, it's like, really, listen to Navarro, not Anna, Peter. Is that his name, Peter? Peter, right?
Peter.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Yes. They're coddling the toddler, you know, because this is really the nanny state that they're developing right now. And I say to him, end your hissy fit, take the binky out, and get... You're fired, all right? You're fired. Bye.
Right. And Sonny,
But as far as
Sonny,
him running in 2024, I mentioned it yesterday. There's no way he can win in 2024, in my opinion. Does anybody agree with me?
No.
Right, so let him run again.
well,
I'd be
let me
shocked
find
if he
out.
run again.
Let me talk to Sonny. Sonny, go ahead first. Do what you need to do, and then I'll ask you the
I have a legal note. I have a legal note, everyone.
Yep.
Trump has repeatedly denied wrongdoing, saying investigations into his conduct in office and his business dealings are motivated by politics.